Hi everyone, my name is Kim and I'm with Hunger for Technologies, and today I have Ben Myslinski on with me today, one of our Cisco subject matter experts. And today we are going to be talking about factors that determine the cost for a new phone system.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Kim. And before we get started, we try to make these videos to provide value to prospective customers or existing customers of ours, in the hopes that the content that we're filming helps you make better informed decisions. So, if you do find this valuable, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a like.
The first thing is, how does physical hardware versus the calling app determine cost?
Yeah, so the difference between, obviously having physical hardware versus the cost of the application, and how that kind of plays into this is obviously, physical hardware is going to cost you more money. So in the range of, 80 to $300, depending what you want in those physical phones, what type of features and all that. And then obviously with the app, there's no additional cost. So, if you do feel comfortable and you want to just install the app on your cell phones or on your computers, a big advantage of that is a lower additional upfront capital expense.
And then how do integrations into other business systems or applications affect the cost?
Yeah, so a lot of times people want just a standard phone system, with your basic call routing and auto attendance and all that set up. Sometimes people need to tie it into additional things like a overhead paging system, or some sort of emergency alerts, or something along those lines, and that's where you can have increased costs. And basically, that would be around labor for installing or integrating, or additional costs for hardware like analog adapters to tie into overhead paging systems so that you can use it with the phone system. So that's where you would see, some increased costs potentially based on what you need and what you want to do. And then the other area that we see that is integrating different business software, like let's say it's CRM or a learning management platform or electronic health records system. There are a lot of those different tools that already have the integrations that pre-exist, and it's just a step-by-step process for you to walk through and turn it on. There are other applications that people work with that don't currently have any sort of support. And a lot of times people are like, well, can I hire a developer? And most of the time the answer is yes, you can hire a developer to go in, if the platform that you're using is Open API, and work on tying pulling from WebEx control into whatever the system you're using to automate some of those processes that you're looking for.
How does term length affect the cost?
Yeah, so term length, standard contracts that we do usually are 36 months. The reason that we do that is because it's big cost savings on a per user per month basis. So it's $9.99 per user per month if you do 36 months or more. And if you do less than 36 months, it's $12.50 per user per month, plus the additional costs for PSTN for both 36 months and anything less than 36 months. So then that is $3.50. We don't add any additional costs to that or anything. It's just a flat fee that is there.
And then what about different options for post-migration support?
Yeah, so a lot of times what we get and what we hear from customers is, I have a small staff, or I, don't have someone who specializes in, phone systems, and, is there a way for us to continue to work to have you guys, handle any of those changes? So we do provide options that either include unlimited support, or that you can put in tickets and pay, an hourly rate for each ticket that you put in. It really just depends. Like, our goal always is to set you up so that you need as little help from us as you want. But some people, they are adding additional staff, and there's some differences in what their needs are post migration. So you always can call us. You always can reach out to us for support. Main factors that we've seen are, they do like that we have US-based support, so they don't have to call overseas to anyone outside the United States, put in tickets. Turnaround time is pretty quick on our side. So a lot of times, if you call in, you're going to get someone right away. They're going to be able to open up a ticket and start working on your issue. If you put in a support ticket too, our response times are pretty quick. So someone will start working on that and be able to help assist with anything that you need. And then we do add that service on at a per user rate, depending on the contract term length.
And the number of users, is there a price break at a certain number of users?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, a lot of the work that we do too is with companies that are, above 200 plus employees. And with those accounts, there are additional cost savings that they can get with an enterprise agreement or an enterprise plan. And we see that, usually above 178 users is kind of where that price structure makes sense. And especially if you want to use the full suite of WebEx products, including webinars and meetings and the events platform as well that we're on right now.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much, Ben, for being on today. We learned a lot about the factors that determine cost of a new phone system. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.